We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Chris Paddock gets the start for San Diego in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a solid season up to this point. 15 wins on the year, and that's a pretty good number. He's going to look to add to that total in this one here today.
Barnes is there, and he has it for the out. Standing in, Clayton Barnes. And the Padres trying to make this first inning even better here. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-0.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Friars forced to settle for just the one. We'll go on to the top of second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, the weather forecasts I'm hearing down here point to a fairly significant threat of rain later in the ball game. Of course, the grounds crew and umpires will work to get this one in without delay.
Stepping into the box, Matt Beatty, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Barnes is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Settling in now, Clayton Barnes. And here's an at-bat you don't want to miss. The pop is something to see, so will have to be dealt with carefully here.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Running hard, he's digging for second, but that'll be off the right field wall.
You're here, on the back.
And the Friars are in business to start the inning here. It's a leadoff triple.
Boy, after that base knock right there, Dero, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
The 3-1. A line shot to third base, and the runner gets back. No double play. Coming to the plate now, Eric Hosmer.
Now batting, first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Down.
Now the 1-0.
Inside ball.
Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field. Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Chris Paddock. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone.
Paddock.
A bullet to first base. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, all tied at 1-1. In now, Clayton Barnes, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Come on, baby, see you in the truck.
Hey, like 10 up there.
First pitch coming, here it is. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Lux has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now to the plate, number 18. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the play. They've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways.
Here's Corey Seager in prior matchups against Drew Pomerantz. He's got 1 hit in 17 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Digging in, Cody Bellinger. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Cody Bellinger.
Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to right. Barnes is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Striding in once again, Clayton Barnes, and he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today. First delivery to him on the way. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's 2 pitches, 2 swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he goes right after him and tries to bury him here on the 3rd pitch.
And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Next up for Los Angeles, Gavin Lux, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Barnes is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. All squared up and even in San Diego through 8.5. The Friars have a chance to walk it off next. In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
The final score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 4 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. They left 10.
And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Padres, number 21.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Enters play here at 279. 8 home runs and 21 driven in. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Back goes Pollock onto the party porch and gone. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 9 on the year, and they're on the board at 6-1.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Drew Pomeranz takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
Here now is our
afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Joey Lucchesi is on the mound for the Padres in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's having a real solid year, Matt. He won his 15th game of the year in his last start. He's been solid since the season began, and he'd like nothing more than to pick up win number 16 and have 2 quality starts back-to-back.
First delivery to him on the way, and he fouls this one off. Buehler has compiled more than 180 innings of work, and in that time he's allowed just barely over a base runner per inning, which of course is very good. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy.
Now at the plate, Matt Beatty, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Relay, here we go.
Barnes
relay.
is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out. Now at the plate, Keibert Ruiz, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Keibert Ruiz.
Lifted in the air out to right. Barnes is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Dodgers leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. Into the box now, A.J. Pollock. He's got 3 hits in 6 tries for the series. Heading out towards shallow right. Barnes will set to make the play for the 1st out, as the runner will have to head back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, into the box now, Clayton Barnes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
Hey, see it. Drive it.
1-2 as he chases the slider.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Slider laid off for a ball. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit. Stepping into the box, Clayton Barnes. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his 2 plate appearances so far. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Beatty is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. Stepping in, Clayton Barnes. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Let her rip. One time.
The 1-0 home is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
Now the 2-0 is a heater in there for a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Here we go, kid.
And he comes back with a pitch right down the middle for strike 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better. And you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Wait for your pitch up there.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League. Zach Davies gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Barnes is there, one away. At the plate, Clayton Barnes. And the Padres trying to make this first inning even better here.
Come on, Daddy, like a big dog. Right time, right time.
Has a look, now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way, put your foot on the gas, and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Roll.
Meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Nice.
Hey, Dan, batter drives in 2 right there to give his team the lead. This looks like it's going to be a little bit back and forth. As a pitcher, how do you stop the bleeding?
The one thing you have to do is just concentrate all you can to try to get that first hitter out of each inning. This has the makings like this is going to be one of those seesaw affairs.
The catcher.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left. Next to the plate for the Padres, Clayton Barnes, coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. Fouled away. Barnes swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was selected in the 15th round during the 2020 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Next up for Detroit, Victor Reyes, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Clayton Barnes. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And it's fouled away.
See it, drive it. Come on, kid.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fouled off. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reyes is there. 2 down. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the big first baseman, C.J. Cron. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fly ball, not particularly deep. Barnes is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Clayton Barnes. First offering on its way.
Number 21.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot here to left, number 10 for him on the year as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Well, he turns on this thing and drives it out, extending the lead here to 4 in the bottom of the 8th. I wouldn't be surprised if that keeps the closer in the bullpen for now. No need to.
Ready for another shot now, Victor Reyes. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Victor Reyes.
Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder is on the run. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish.
For the victorious San Diego Padres, 6 runs, 10 hits, 1 error, and 11.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Detroit Tigers and the San Diego. Mackenzie Gore, a lefty from North Carolina, against the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
Clayton Barnes is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Now the payoff pitch home.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Oliveros has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Edward Oliveros. This is in the air out to right field. Barnes is there to put it away for out number 1. At the plate, Nico Goodrum.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right.
2-2-2.
Barnes will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Digging in for his second at bat, Travis Demeritte.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here we go, guys.
Travis Demeritte.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. In the air to straightaway right.
Hit me, relay.
Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Always productive.
Digging in, Clayton Barnes. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
That evens it up 1-1. No runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ball game for the Padres.
Hey, let's go, kid. Here we go.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
One time, right now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. So a runner on first with 1 out now. And that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia. The 1-1. Runners on the move for second. Right side. And that's through for a hit.
Slide.
The relay, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Boy, is that a thing of beauty right there. Hit and run to perfection, D-Row. Runners at first and third.
Yeah, it's exactly what you're trying to do. You don't see it in today's game too much. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of walks, homers, and strikeouts. But right there, manager sets it in motion, and the hitter just executes to perfection.
And he is in there.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
Digging in now for San Diego, Clayton Barnes. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Nice side.
Get a good rip on it, huh?
And he'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys.
3-1.
3 balls.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Three-two pitch. High in the air out to center field. Oliveros is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Stepping in, Clayton Barnes. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Hit in the air out to center field. Oliveros is in his tracks now, and there's the second out of the inning. The final score tonight. San Diego rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one.
This afternoon's ball game for the victorious San Diego Padres. 4 runs on 5 hits.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Detroit Tigers and the San Diego Padres. Detroit. Chris Paddock, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip. 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not it.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. So digging in now, Clayton Barnes. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Number 21.
A ball and no strikes. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Two and one.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Hit down the third base line. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Digging in, Clayton Barnes. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th. Striding into the box, Clayton Barnes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Farmer, a native of Georgia. He was a 5th-round pick back in the draft 2013.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Popped him up. Scope is there for it. And that's the third out. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring up Jonathan Scope to hit next.
Go.
Hit the other way out toward right field.
He's coming, relay!
Barnes is there. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon.
A coach draws a player's attention to an area of possible development.
And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Padres, number 21.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 7 runs, 11 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
3-0 to him now. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
The batter, number 3, shortstop.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
The right fielder, number 2, Trent Grisham.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Emilio Pagan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the inning.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A 1-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the San Diego Padres and the St. Louis Cardinals. Two playoff hopefuls duke it out for wild. Zach Thompson, a lefty from Indiana, is on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Clayton Barnes is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, D-Row? This is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Full count, 3-2.
Hey, have a rip like you can't.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're...
The batter, number 21.
Attaboy.
Stepping in now, Clayton Barnes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game.
Wait for yours here.
That's a ball.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
3-0 now.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
And with 2 away and an open base, he wasn't going to see anything there, as that's a 4-pitch walk.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Right fielder coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Friars forced to settle for just the 1. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Padres 3 and the Cardinals nothing. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Lane Thomas. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Barnes is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in to try it again, Clayton Barnes.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Carlson is there, and he'll bring this one in. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Clayton Barnes. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
All right, one time right here.
Ready with the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. One run is scored. And he's safe.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or eighth in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Grisham.
Now the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Here comes the right fielder. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors, and 2 men ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Austin Dean.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is...
He extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Colton Wong.
Colton Wong.
Heading out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're down 5. It's 7-2.
Find something you like up there.
Digging in and looking for more, Clayton Barnes. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Get a good rip on it, huh?
Looked like the curveball slipped out that time.
Tried to get him to bite on that curveball, but no luck. It'll be interesting to see what he goes with now with the count even at 2-2.
We got a full
fastball
count.
just inside.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
I really like that he gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get it.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next will be the switch hitting third baseman, Tommy Edman.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners. Long ball to get them back into this one.
Standing in, Clayton Barnes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 out, nobody on. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Let it fly. Let's go.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And he fouls this one off.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike.
Come on, man. Get your pitch up there.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final.
Seattle Mariners. 3 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 2 men on base.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the San Diego Padres and the St. Louis Cardinals. Two of the top clubs in the American League face off in a potential wild card preview. Next. Jack Flaherty starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
A pitch out, the throw, and they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Now at the plate, Clayton Barnes, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And it's 1-2.
I got the count. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice.
Striding in, Clayton Barnes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Hey, like again.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
I got the count. 2-2.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Padres move in front now 3-2.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter.
Clayton Barnes will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Now the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Clayton Barnes. First delivery to him on the way. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. DeYoung fields it cleanly. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roll, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw. And a solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Come on, big guy. Drive in those runs.
Left side. Taken in by
Okay,
Carpenter.
you're up.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Diego. They're up 3-2.
And he just keeps on going and going. That's save number 35 for the season. And he's proven to be as reliable as anyone in the game.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish.
The final
San
line.
Diego We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the San Diego Padres and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Julio Urias gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
Clayton Barnes is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, Dero, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The 2 teams playing top of their game right now. Really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4.
Stand up.
And that's the first out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So here's the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He comes into this one hoping for a late season push toward moving up near the top of that RBI leaderboard.
This guy's had a super good season up to this point. Kind of on the outside looking in as far as the RBI title goes. Right now, Dero, he's 4th in the league at runs batted in.
You know, it's amazing, Dan. We've chronicled him all season.
Coming to the plate now, Clayton Barnes. He reached on a single in his first try.
Stay back. Get your pitch. Let's go.
From the belt, the pitch. Pham's off and running. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not going to get him as he swipes second. One run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Pickoff move to second and a dive, but he's back in there.
See it, drive it like you can. Here you go.
Line towards center field. Bellinger is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Next for the Dodgers, Corey Seager.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey.
0-1, here's the pitch.
Seager.
Fly ball out to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Stepping up to the plate, number 18. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The third baseman, number 18.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Profar backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Ready for another chance. Clayton Barnes, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Come on, let it fly right here.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Machado, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
Here you go. See it up. Let it fly.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Pitching 101 is changing location.
Now at the plate, Michael Brantley. No hits to this point.
Michael Brantley.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Barnes is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 2. Last half of the 7th here, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Corey Seager.
The shortstop,
Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Seager.
Barnes moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So striding forward now, Clayton Barnes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And the runner back safely.
Hey, I need you right now. Come on, keep it going.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
On 7 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base.
And we're going to see a pinch hitter here with runners at first and second and still nobody out.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Padres, number 21.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. 4 runs, 9 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Ball, 1 strike. Hey, right guy, right place. Here you go.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. This is line to left. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. Brantley's able to get it in, and that runner will have to hold on at third base.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Now batting, second baseman, Rudy Perot.
Now a fly ball, but far too shallow to get that run in. And that will fall as he comes through. It's a base hit. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a big...
Emilio Pagan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
7 hits, no errors.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the San Diego Padres and the Ross Stripling, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he's struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
Hit to short.
Dig.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Clayton Barnes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Let's go.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So striding in, Clayton Barnes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pound in the zone late.
Wait for a good one now.
On he pops it up. Seager into shallow left. He can't get there as it falls in. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping up now, Rudy Herron. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Reined in to second for one. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Padres. Number 4, Will Myers.
Hit out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Now in the box, Matt Beatty. In prior matchups against Drew Pomerantz, he's gone 2 for 5.
Matt Beatty.
That's popped up out towards short right field. Perron will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Ready now, Clayton Barnes. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Pollock is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. Ready once again, Clayton Barnes. Runner in scoring position with two gone. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Off the plate, ball one.
Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first two pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or net.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate.
Hey, get a good one here right now.
Hey, you got it. No one better.
The 2-2.
3-2.
Francisco Mejia would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Now
digging in now, Francisco Mejia, and their runners at the corners now. He loses him on ball 4. Into the box, Rudy Herron. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Right on, you're scoring.
Pollock is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
11-5 the final tally in this one. The Friars host road win number 40 on the year. Adrian Morejon earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Ross Stripling permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort.
For the victorious San Diego Padres, 2 runs on 5 hits.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the San Diego Padres and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Walker Buehler gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, Dero, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. Dero, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
And he fouls this one off. And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2. On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Going back is Bellinger. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So coming to the plate, Clayton Barnes. He flew out in his last at-bat. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he's back easily.
Like 10. Come on.
From the belt, the pitch. This is hit high and deep out to left. Brantley going back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he's in safely to third as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
That's a monster at bat right there. A 1-run lead is fine and everything, but a 3-run cushion feels a lot better. And that's where they stand right now after that 3-bagger.
Now batting, Eric Hosmer, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Let's go now. 1 time.
Hit softly on the ground to third. Right to him. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Padres lead it 4-1.
Welcome back as the Dodgers prepare for their 3rd turn batting in this one. And fans of the boys in blue have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. They currently rank among the best in the league in runs scored and team OPS. And talking with one of the pitchers on the team earlier, he said, what our guys are able to do on offense.
Standing in, Corey Seager, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Heading out towards shallow right. Barnes is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and 3 men left on base. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Clayton Barnes, and he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Pitch popped up. Number 18 is under it. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Clayton Barnes.
Number 21.
First pitch of the at-bat sent out to straightaway center field.
Come on, go hard.
Bellinger's under it.
Go hard.
And that retires the side. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 come. Settling in now, number 18. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. The 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the... Coming to the plate now, Clayton Barnes. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Hit on the ground to short.
Let's go, beat it out.
On to first, and there were 2 down. All set for the bottom of the 9th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Gavin Lux.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home, to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him. Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
8-5 today. The San Diego Padres led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Joey Lucchesi gets his 18th win of the year, the best on the staff. Matt Strahm hammers down the save, number 38. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame: for the victorious San Diego Padres, 8 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base.
We are under the lights this evening, set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. A Labor Day matchup in store for you here between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the San Diego Padres. The Friars are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Marco Gonzalez will be the man on the mound for the Friars. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
So digging in now, Drew Jackson, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
First pitch, 7-10.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Clayton Barnes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, number 21.
Come on, big in, stay
Pitch on the
there.
way. A ball and no strikes. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Now to the plate, Jason Coates, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Jason Coates.
From the belt, the pitch. He's running. Strike called. Now the throw down. And not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Barnes stands at second with no outs. A throw behind the runner at second. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. Up next for the Buccos, Jason Martin. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Jason Martin.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Clayton Barnes.
Rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
That's wide, 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Ball even at 2-2. Pitch on the way.
The count is full.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's to work around the leadoff walk.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Leading off for the Padres, the right fielder, number 21.
To the plate now, Clayton Barnes. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Fouled away. Here's the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Get your pitch, huh?
High in the air out to center field. Martin is right there, 1 down. The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go Clayton Barnes. He flew out in his last at-bat. Out in front of it, strike 1.
Hey, be patient, get your pitch, huh?
1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Lined into left center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Digging in, Jason Coates, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. 0-1 count and the pitch. And he goes up to get this one as he pops it up over toward the right side of the infield. On to first, a double play. 4-0 the score tonight. Pittsburgh used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Pittsburgh Pirates. Chris Paddock gets the start for San Diego in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy is doing quite a job against lefties. He's held lefties to an under 200 batting average to start the season, so he's doing a lot of things right when the lefties step into the batter's box.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Now at the plate, Clayton Barnes. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Stay hot now. Let's go, kid.
First offering on its way.
Counts 1-0.
And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
Nope. 2-2 to count. Hey, stay hot, huh?
Got him.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has real.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jacob Stallings.
Jacob.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. In now, Clayton Barnes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked. Got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ball game for the Padres.
Hey, grip it and rip it, kid. Let's go.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
3-1 now.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, 2-run homer.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. Striding in once again, Francisco Mejia.
The catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Polanco on the run. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Rudy.
Line to the right side. And that is into right field. A base hit. Throw into third. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. So here now's the pitcher, Chris Paddock, and their runners at the corners now.
Paddock.
Hey, let's go now. You got this.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly. 1 there. Relay to Bell. The double play. And that's how the inning ends. Friars forced to settle for just the 1. We played 4 full. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jamison Taillon. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jamison Taillon.
Heading out toward shallow right. Barnes has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league. Into the box now, Clayton Barnes comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Padres have stretched their lead now 4-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter.
So here's Adam Frazier. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
And he pops it up. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Into the box now, Clayton Barnes. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really?
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Skied into straightaway right. Barnes is there, 2 down. To 1, the final total in today's game. The Padres led this game from the 3rd inning on.
A skipper appeals to his players to demonstrate some resilience in how they finish a rough season.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, Matt, he's looking to bounce back for a little bit better of a performance than his last one. Pitched less than 5 innings in his last one, was able to come away with a no decision. I think he and his team are expecting a lot more in this one.
Number 21.
Clayton Barnes is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate, Clayton Barnes, as he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Hey, you can't find it. Be patient, huh? They can come to you.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? There you go.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. Fouled off.
There you go. See it up. Let it fly.
Sent on the ground out to second. Jeanette showing off his range. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Stepping into the box, Clayton Barnes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
Yes,
And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second.
Move it, move it, move it.
Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left on base. We're through 6 full, all tied at 1-1. So in now for Chicago, Jason Hayward.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
High and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. Cubs strand a couple. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Friars came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory.
For the victorious San Diego Padres, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 7.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one. Joey Lucchesi is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. 1, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and 2, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5. In the dirt here, the runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1.
Put a good swing on it. Here we go.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1. Darvish has pitched a little more than 160 innings in this campaign. And when you look at his whip over those innings, particularly pretty number, over 1.5. So he's often dealing with a lot of traffic on the base paths, unfortunately. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl, I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Full count, 3-2. On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. Coates over at second. Tatis at first, 1 gone. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning...
Now batting, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Barnes will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Clayton Barnes 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Hey, if it's high, let it fly.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Racing back the left fielder, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 13 for him on the year, as the Padres have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
Ready to take his hacks again, Clayton Barnes, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball, 1-0.
All right, come on now, one time. Get a piece.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Chopped in front of home plate.
Come on, D.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. It's the Padres 5 and the Cubs 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Clayton Barnes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get quick.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Hard hit ball to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Mejia. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And with only one away, no need to test it as he'll hold tight at third base. Here's Will Myers.
Left fielder, Will Myers.
Hit on the ground toward the left. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. In to score is the runner from third. It's 6-1. And he is toast out there as they apply the tag for the out. And that brings up Javi Baez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Lifted in the air to right field. And he'll make the catch to end it, and the Padres have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Padres win their 40th game in front of the home crowd this year.
San Diego Padres, 6 runs on 12 hits, no errors.
And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away.
Pinch hitting for the Padres, number 21.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Comes into his first at-bat at 283. 13 home runs and 30 driven in. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Oh, and that's knocked down. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Up next for the Padres, the left fielder.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Will Myers.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Here's forced to settle for just the 1. 5-2 the final score tonight. The San Diego Padres took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end.
For the victorious Clippers, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 3.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead. Zach Davies, a Washington-born right-hander, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
Stepping in, Clayton Barnes. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. A ball and no strikes. Dan Dero, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Bunt sign still on with 2 strikes as he puts this one down. Jeanette has it for 1. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first. At the plate, Tommy Pham, and their runners at the corners now.
Tommy Pham.
Runner goes for second. In there, now the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Next to the plate for the Padres, Clayton Barnes. He reached on a single in his first try. Down the third baseline. Bryant's got it.
You can beat it.
Is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Going out now.
Pinch hitting. Nico
Scott to play for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Clayton Barnes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Down and away, ball one. Left field and deep.
Get over.
Schwarber is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. So stepping in, Clayton Barnes. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Right here.
Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Rays lead one.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing... Derek Rodriguez gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull. Next to bat for the Giants, Brandon Belt. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down just shy of. Leading off the inning, Clayton Barnes, and they'll need him to get something going here.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Ball 2.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Looking up, Duggar into the bleachers and gone. Center, number 14 on the season, and with it, the Padres have drawn even at 1 run apiece.
And with one swing of the bat, no hitter gone, shutout gone, and now we got a tie Wago. Anything can happen.
Their shot now, Clayton Barnes. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but
have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. 2-0 now.
Get a good rip on it, huh? Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
I got 3-1.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch, huh?
Here's a high pop-up. There to take it is Belt for the first out. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Kean Wong. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 balls and a strike to count.
Get your pitch. No one better up there.
That's ball 3.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Your turn right here.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Fouled off. Pham on second. Machado at first. 2 out in the inning. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
We're going to need you right here.
He'll try it again. 3-2. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
I'm sure the boys on the bench appreciate that AB right there. Grinding out an 8-pitch at bat and was able to be successful and deliver a hit for the team.
At the plate, Francisco Mejia, and he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if in here. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Weakly hit to third.
Get dirty, get dirty, get dirty.
Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before. Back for 2. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
Tatis is